Hi and welcome to the Online Marketing Show. I'm Brett McFall, and today I have a very special lady with me, someone who is a mother, a grandmother, an ex-nurse, yet somehow she's making lots of money on the internet using affiliate marketing. Welcome to the show, Judi, Jaques.
Hi, Brett.
So it's obviously, you're not the typical internet marketer, are you?
Definitely not.
You're not one of these gurus that we often see online, and I love that. And in fact, we obviously have you teaching here at the Online Marketing Centre, and the audiences just love that you're not that sort of guru. You're not the typical guru, but obviously there's something here which people are loving and they're learning from. So tell me first, how did you get started in terms of your online world? How did that all happen for you?
Wow. Well, it was only 2010. that my husband, Peter, brought me along to one of your free seminars, an evening seminar here on the Gold Coast, and I didn't want to come. And he said, come on, you need to really listen and learn about this. I want to go, but I won't go without you. And I said, oh, no. And he said, free dinner and wine on me. Okay, I'm there. I'm cheap, right? So down we came, and before you even finished your spiel about the piece of software, Peter was down the back signing up. He could see the whole picture straight up. And I that night I demonstrated some software which automated a whole bunch of stuff, and you liked that. Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, actually, you didn't like it.
No.
No, but yeah, your husband Peter did like it.
I saw the hours of work.
Yes.
But he did not. He saw the end game.
Yeah.
And he said, this stuff really does what this bloke tells us that it does do. We'd be crazy not to get this. So that's what happened. And it was a very silent drive back up to the mountain that night. No fighting or anything, just silent. And your software sat on the shelf for about a week. And that was when I said, look, we can't afford for this to happen. I don't like that. I'm not a gunner, I'm a doer. So what are you doing about this? And he said, well, how about I concentrate on the wine tours to free your time a little, and you get into this, catch me up to speed, and then we'll work it together.
So you're suddenly now on the driving seat, yeah?
Exactly right.
Did you know what you were doing?
Had no idea.
So how do you tackle that situation when you realise I am a total newbie at this, but you somehow then go ahead and do it? Because for a lot of people this is hard.
It is hard, I'd say. However, it depends on yourself and how driven you are. It's the internet, right? And so it's not going to bite you or blow up or, what can you do? Press wrong buttons and the screen will go all blurry or I don't know what. But I just thought to myself, I can make this happen, I can do this. So if there was a term that came up in the tutorial that I did not understand, I would Google it and find out in plain language what it actually meant. And then I would keep going and keep going and keep going. And once I did get into it, I managed to build 162 sites from November the 4th through to March when the World Internet Summit event was on in Melbourne. So I flew down to that, and that just blew me away. I thought, well, all these people coming from all over the world, they can't all be scammers. There must be something here. And that was the year that Brian Cos came over and you both introduced Webfire.
That's right, that software.
And that was what I purchased, the ability to use, and I went home and I ran my 162 sites through the analysis and through a few of the different tools in Webfire and started to generate $1,000 a week. And when it first happened...
Well, how did that feel?
Well, when it first happened, I thought I made a mistake, and I thought someone's going to ask for their money back, or, I didn't really, I thought, nah, this, I can't believe this, so I kept silent about it. And then it happened again the next week, and then it happened again the next week, and I thought, I'm going to tell the world, this is amazing. And in your software, you used to have a little red sentence go across. It was a wish list of people, or
It was a ticker. It
yes.
updated you on people's progress. And,
Yes,
comments.
that's right, that's right. So I wrote, because all these people would say, oh, I've made XYZ on Amazon and this and that, and I wrote, I've just made $1,000 again for the third week in a row. Oh my goodness, I get it. The next thing I know, you're ringing me up. And I'm going, oh, Brett McFall, ring me on the phone. I can't believe this, I can't believe it.
Gee, I wish girls reacted that way when I was younger. That just did not happen.
Oh dear. So that's what happened.
Yes.
And that was like... Really
And I wanted you to be able to tell. I said, you've got to come and tell people, what you're doing and how you're doing it, because it is so important that, that if you're a beginner out there, you need to be able to hear what are other people doing, what are they having success at, and this is what you were doing so well. And then you're able to teach it as well. You're so good at actually letting people and getting them excited about it as well, which I love.
Well, I think that comes a bit from nursing, and I was always had to, my nursing career of 30 years, you always had to learn something and then straight away teach it.
Yeah.
To the juniors. So that kind of thing just melded in without a problem. And I never even thought about teaching it to anyone until you put the thought into my head. But I just realised that I can help so many people. And truly, I think the big difference between what I have done and what others do is that I am a very good, effective listener. I listen to everything, all the little detail. And it is the little detail that makes the difference.
That's interesting, isn't it? The fact that you listen well and you don't get, nothing gets past you. If you don't know what it means, you go and find out what it means.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so that's obviously now a few years ago. And
yes, 2010, 5 years back.
And now you're still doing internet marketing?
Absolutely, I love it.
Yep.
I love it. I can go to the computer in the morning in my nightie and I can straight away open it up and find out how much money I've made while I've been sleeping, and I love that little thrill when that happens and I see all the little bits of money coming in there, and I think, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to Brett McFall. I'm so grateful to the internet. I'm so grateful. And then last night I heard on the news about how we have to rein in the internet because little bubbies are getting hooked on iPads and things, and here I am saying, let them play, it's the new way. They're going to make a difference.
I was watching the same show and I said, this is crazy, you've got to let it go, right? Yeah, totally different view. So then, people would then be asking, well, okay, what are you selling? I mean, what's this big product that you're selling? You started 2010, what's the big product? Is it one big product or is it somebody else's? What is it?
It's everybody else's product. And really and truly, when you really get into affiliate marketing, you understand that anybody can really create a website. A website is just a storefront, it's just a tool, really. What we are doing is pushing our websites and keeping them at the top of search engines. And that is what we are doing. Because everyone thinks building a website is the be-all and end-all. But it's not. I mean, once you learn that skill, anybody can do that, really. It's repetitive, it's easy. But it's getting those sites to the top of search engines and the strategies used to do that. That is what intrigues me, because the search engine algorithms changing all the time. We always hear about different stuff like that. But when it all comes down to it, you know what? I look at it like this. I am an old nurse and many other things, and the anatomy of the body never changes. It's still the same. Male, female. Sure, technology changes and other things happen, but the fundamentals and the anatomy are always the same. In the internet and with search engines, the basic formula is still the same. You follow the basic, simple formula. You can add stuff, webinars, all these other things, and modern technology as it comes along, but the fundamentals are still there.
Which allows you to learn the fundamentals, and the technology can come and go, but you're still going to be able to get the end result because you know the core strategies,
still make
the core
money.
principles.
Yes.
Very good. So
Yes.
then I guess a question on our viewers' mind would be, well, what sort of products are you selling?
Everything. I narrowed it down to 15 niches, I'm very proud to say, because when you first started me off, you used to, and you still say, try to stick to 1 or 2 niches. But I have to say, I'm a female and I like to change my mind from morning till night. So when I wake up in the morning, I might want to look after gardening and everything to do with gardening. And by night time, it's all about the wine and everything in between. So I have websites that sell everything from gardening to wine and everything in between.
So you're selling into these markets, and then where do you get the products from, and how does that all work?
From affiliate networks, of which there are thousands.
And before you go on, what is an affiliate network?
An affiliate network is a company that takes on, or is like the outsource for people, for instance, Ray-Ban sunglasses. Say I wear glasses, and Ray-Ban is a brand that is very popular with the young ones. Now, when you go on to Ray-Ban's website and you scroll to the bottom, they have there, our affiliate program is run by Commission Junction, or CJ as it's now known. And so that straight away intrigued me. I thought, okay, how clever are they? They are concentrating on making their sunglasses the best they can, and they outsource to a company by the name of, in that instance, Commission Junction, their affiliate program. So when you become a member, or a member, or they call it a publisher for Commission Junction, of which Commission Junction is one of thousands of companies that control affiliate programs for different companies.
So you can join up
Yes.
with this company, and then you can get access to all the products that they're
Correct.
ready to sell.
Correct.
Which you get a commission when someone buys.
Correct.
So in a very short period of time, you could be selling lots of products.
Absolutely.
That's what it means.
Yes. Yes. And Commission Junction have come a long way, and as they all have in the last 5 years. They all have now, they want you to be successful. They want affiliates that are joined with their programs to be successful, so that they not only supply you with the beautiful little ads, etc., but they will supply you with sales pages, with unique links that they make it so easy for you that all you need to do is get that link, sign up, get that link, that code, drop it into your widget, into your side column of your website. Bingo! Up comes their ad. All done.
Somebody clicks on the ad and buys, you get a
Yes.
commission, or maybe they don't even have to buy in some instances, do they? Just
Do
need to
not
click
have
the
to
ad.
even buy.
Yeah.
There's a company called Jaques, and they will pay you 3 ways. They will pay you for a sale, for a new unique visit, and for an impression. So anyone who knows anything about the internet knows that, an impression is just someone browsing. A unique visit is someone who's stayed there for a period of time, and of course a sale is a sale.
Yeah.
So, wow, 3 bites of the cherry. Hello. Yes.
All right, so you obviously then found a way to get these websites up, have the ads appear. Your only challenge then is, how do I get people to visit my website?
Well, everyone seems to think about that, but I never ever worry about that, because we learn that you pull from social media and you be part of social media. And I know that this can be a big thing for folk my age group and older, and sometimes a little bit younger, in the 30s age group, my daughter's age group. They don't like their face on social media. They, have a big, like almost a wall there that they want to stay, But I look at all of social media like little mini ATM machines. That's what they are to me, little ATM machines, because you get a business account with all these social media groups, and you explore them by finding the particular communities and groups within these social medias, and you join up with these groups. And Facebook now, since July last year, have done an ideal thing for business people in that when you search, you can search from your page, your business page, not your personal face. So your business page comes up, but not your face. So for instance, we have a site on four-wheel drive off-road driving, and we have